Da, 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 da. Alright. What if there's something I could do? Probably just leave it like that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this up because last time I could barely like see this. So yeah, we'll just keep that up. Also, I'm not gonna eat anything. First of all, I'm not on Pop Tarts. Second thing is, I already had something to eat and drink, so I'm good. But yeah, this is gonna be day 2 of just yapping about anime, just honestly doing whatever, because there's not much really to do. Let's just be real. Uh, if I'm gonna be honest, I kind of scrapped that project I was working on because I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. Got my thing stuck. But yeah, we're back to drawing again. Got my drawing glove on, got my stick or pencil, whatever you want to call it. This time I'm actually working on something else. I'm just gonna be working on art for like these streams in particular, and it's like just like this where it says like drop a like and sub. I want to have like another thing where it's like, actually I think I have a really good example of it. 12. Hold on, I gotta turn off the green screen for a second. Turn off the green screen, flip the camera. This right here is what okay. I didn't realize to stop the film. Yeah, this right here, this is something I want to have for like a later stream, where it's like introducing, like this is like gonna be like for the first like couple minutes, and if I want to change it on later on. I also want to do something similar with it again, where it's like this, like kind of chibi style, or I also have it to like time to yap or something like that, like something like this essentially. Not sure if I want to keep it like not sure exactly what I want to do with this. If I just want to like make it smaller, like make the whole thing scale down, or like whatever. I don't know. We'll just go along the way as we figure them out. Yeah, but yeah, right now I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this because this is essentially done. Like I already got this part done, so it's not much else to really do. Also, I kind of like this is my first real time working with this one in particular, so it's a little. It's not too terrible, I don't think. But yeah. Also we're gonna have some music. It's gonna be more than likely copyrighted. It's gonna be anime openings to fit the theme. So yeah, also I'm gonna turn back the thing. Here we go. Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you see everything. Also I wanna clarify something. So after I get done with this, like get started and I feel like I have nothing to talk about, I'm just gonna switch topics to some things I really want to talk about. But hold on, let's get some music going. Make sure it's turned up. There we go. Let's see, where is it? I wonder if I still have them saved. I'm pretty sure I saved them too. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save this song for last because this is generally like one of my new favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I forgot to do this last time, but I'm gonna share it to wait, I screwed too much up. Now that I think about it, it's probably just okay. There we go. We're back. Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second, real quick. Now that I think about it, it's probably just okay. There we go. We're back. All right. There we go. I just wanted to make sure everything was good and going. All right, so let's go all the way. And now I gotta fix this crap. I gotta go all the way down here. More than likely, you're probably gonna know this, but here we go. Also, I'm not gonna have it like full repeat because if I did, it'd just be a crap. Now I'm thinking that this is not gonna like work. But hold on, that's gonna be like 140, 140, 140. This is at least gonna be like maybe 10 minutes, so we'll just go with it. Oh, I just realized something. Okay, this is obviously solo leveling if you recognize it. But I just realized something, man. This opening by Hiroyuki Sawano and Tomorrow together, they made an opening for Black Clover, and it's literally one of my new favorites now. It's literally like top 3. It's like so close to being number 1. That's how good it is. Okay, ready? And I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. But here we go. I should be able to still... Yeah, there we go. So like I said, I'm just mostly going to focus on like fillering this and then work on another project. But as of right now, we're just going to keep going with it. Like I said, more than likely it's going to get copyrighted, so I'm just looking forward to that. I love that drop so much. It's so good. Okay, so I can't really do much there. It's really hard when you like separate it into like two different things. And I don't even remember why I did it like that. I think it was accidental, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in like this. There we go. I'm just gonna fill this in, make it pretty simple. I want to try doing like other things and like actually make it like a little more realistic, even though I want to go for like a just like a chibi style, if you know what chibi is. Listen, man, I don't care if you don't like solo leveling, but both openings have been slaps. They've been nothing but absolute bangers. You're giving yourself the best shot. Alright, we're moving on to the next opening. Same solo leveling. Solo leveling music is so good. I even have one of the freaking like what are they called? I can't remember. Like OST. I have an OST in here from it too. Yeah, I'm more than likely gonna get copyrighted for this. Well, I think it's gonna be like muted. Like I can't even access it. But hopefully I could just like what's it called? Just like mute the music. And right now I'm not even gonna be talking about like anime stuff right now. I just want to really get this done. Like I almost have it done too. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. This is like what I have so far. I'm just filling in like the sleeve right here. Then I gotta make sure I fill in this part right here with my color, like my actual skin color. So yeah, right now I'm just like filling in this part, and then I'm like leaving the rest of it later. This is what I was talking about. Like I did this because I just felt like it made the most sense. Because if I just had it like there, I don't know, it just feel weird if I had like a black line just like that. Because just like for visual, let's just do visual representation. Oh, never mind, I guess. I mean, you can still see it when it's like that part right there. But, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, yeah, it probably doesn't even matter if I just have it like that, huh? Alright, we'll just leave it like there. Go back to this. Okay, what is wrong now? It just closed on me. I guess it just can't do Shadowborn?
You did it. You built a successful business and made it look easy. But at US Bank, we remember...
Oh, I hate this crap, bro. I hate this crap so much. I hate ads. Okay, so I can't play that. That sucks too, because that's like one of my favorite OSTs, hands down. It's right behind a You Say Run. Okay, but if I can't use that one, I guess I'll just switch over to Black Clover now. By the way, I have both versions. This version, the original one, and then version 3. I'm assuming that's what the V3 stands for. Like, this song is just such a bop, man. And I can't even play it. Frick me. Oh well. I'm almost done with this anyway. I shouldn't say I'm almost done with it. I still got like plenty of ways to go. Actually, let's get rid of this part. You know, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of Black Clover's music. I'm just gonna move this too. A lot of Black Clover's like openings. I'm not gonna lie. They've been mostly misses for me. Like, they're not terrible, but they're just not, like, as good as I'd want to, like, keep on listening to them good. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, none of them have really... A few of them... A lot of them, I should say, yeah. They didn't hit for me as much as I wanted them to. But there are a few hits in there, especially in the later seasons, where they're actually like, yeah, this is really good. Especially when it comes to Vicky Blanca, bro. When they did Black Rover and Black Catcher, that was the one we were just listening to right now. Like, those songs just straight up slap. There's no there's no denying it. How good they are, man. They're just so good. Like, those guys, when they were under, like, they understood the assignment, bro. They understood that they needed to cook with the openings, and they did. I think another one, what's it called? Another one that I actually really enjoyed was one called Stories. I think that was by Snowman. That was a really good one too. And then the one I was talking about, it was like Everlasting Shine by Tomorrow Together. Oh, that's actually nice. That means I don't have to worry about like getting it wrong. Talking about this thing right here. Like in both openings too, they cooked. I can't go that high, bro. Kudos to them. Just kudos to anyone who can like get their voice that high. Like, that is freaking talent. Because with how, man, my voice is, ever since like 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade, my voice has just been this like deep and this like velvety smooth. I shouldn't say it. As much as I'd like to say it is, but it's not. It's like rough. That's like the best description I could give it. It's like a rough, deep voice. Let's die this world. Okay, that one is pretty good. I'm almost done filling this in, then I'll keep talking. Right now, I just want to really get this done. But yeah, I don't think there's really much else to talk about. One thing that I should be able to say is that I am finally, officially freaking done with my 9-day work weekend. Now, originally when I did this on Monday, I want to say, I was really planning on like continuing doing this, especially because I thought it was like a lot of fun. So when I was thinking about it and I wanted to do it again, it just didn't happen because I was just like, I still don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. So then I just tried waiting, and then that still didn't do anything. So I just, not to mention, whenever I got home from work, and I just felt like, because here's what I usually do. In the mornings, I usually just watch Black Clover, as of right now. I just watch Black Clover, and then, try to get through there. And then overall, I just vibe. And then when it gets around to like 1:30, that's when I start making my shorts. Well, short, I should say. I've only made one each as of, what's it called? Especially now that I'm back to actually being able to do like the normal shorts that I'm used to, instead of like just the TikTok filters. It feels a lot better. But it just feels, I don't know, man. Because, what's it called? I think I've talked about this before. Okay, don't know why I did that. Because I talked about this before, but I want to like change up my plan to where I no longer do only 2 shorts a week or like 2 shorts a day. Because I want to, like I said before too, I want to really get back into streaming. But when it comes to like video games, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like I can really be entertaining on video games anymore. That's why I feel like it's a lot better if I do stuff like this, like with my phone or like my iPad if I ever decide to switch. So that way I actually have like a lot more things to do. And surprisingly, I feel like there's a lot more variety with it because now I get to be able to talk about and do whatever I really want to. I'm not sure if there's a way where I can actually like live stream where I'm on my iPad where I'm like actually actively drawing and you guys can see the progress. Because right now I showed you guys like literally a while ago where I was just like filling in the sleeve and just starting on like the actual shirt itself. Like at least the main frame of it, like the actual like front chest. But now I'm actually almost officially done. As of right now, I am done filling it in. I still gotta fill in some of the kinks. Like, make sure I take out some of the outlines that are here. But I'm just filling those in right now as we speak. Because right now I just really want to get rid of this. Like I said, this one's not... I'm not gonna really focus too much on this one. I'm just probably gonna have like a little bit of details here and there. Just like a little bit of actual like other touches along with it. But I think right now it should be good. Alright, so yeah. Because here we go. Now I am officially done with the shirt. I think I'm going to add some little extra lettering, but hold on. Okay, now it looks like I'm done with the shirt. Now I just got to fill in the actual color in the hair, do this. Obviously, I just got to color in the rest of it. So let's just go ahead and do that. But yeah, just to make sure that there's no like, what's it called? What the frick? Hold on, I'm trying to find like the perfect brown. Oh, that's actually like really good. So I'm just gonna stick with that. But yeah, what's it called? To make sure that nothing's like not being said or anything. Where I am at Black Clover right now, I'm just now in a filler arc. It's the Devil Banisher, and I gotta say, man, like this is exactly why I just hate stupid people. Cause like, here's the thing, I completely understand that they're angry. There's literally there's like no, what's it called? There's no way I'm not gonna be able to understand why they're angry and why they're like somewhat doing this in their capacity. But like, dude, they're just idiots. Like they fail to understand the nuance of what it is, and obviously that's because because this whole thing they can't even tell the truth. But even if they did tell the truth at this point, nobody would believe them because they want. Here's the thing: it's like the same thing with Powerplex in my opinion. Like all these Devil Banishers, like all these people who want to kill Asta, Nero, and Marie, a literal freaking child, by the way. They're doing this because they don't care about what's right. They care about having someone to blame and having someone to be punished for it. And to keep in mind, after they said that they were gonna kill those 3, they were gonna go after like all the other Magic Knights who were involved. Like, dude, you know how many people who are... First of all, they're a Magic Knight, so already they are leagues ahead of them. And if they're just gonna keep doing that freaking hit and run tactic where they just have like... Just get the sneak up on someone, like, really? First of all, I mean, if you're trying to kill people, then I guess that's like, there's no honor in that, obviously. But good lord, freaking, like, it's just weird. It's just so dumb to me, man. Like, they failed to... And someone who is a part of the Magic Knights, who literally was there, and who could have Damnatio actually tell him and explain everything why. He just doesn't understand the nuance. He doesn't understand. They just want someone to blame. They want someone to take the blame, and they want people to suffer the way they did. They're hypocrites, quite literally. Like, it just pisses me off, man. Like, this show explains exactly why I hate royalty and rich people and all that jazz, while also explaining why I hate idiots. Because people who can't understand or don't want to see the nuance of a situation, or the situation of why they need to delay. Like, Dom Nazzio himself, he wants to kill Asta. Like, he wants to kill Asta because he firmly believes that he's a devil. And yet, here we are, him understanding it a little bit better, I guess, if you want to go that route. But he at least understands that he wants Asta to be able to fight the other devil in the Spade Kingdom. There are literally bigger things at hand, but these people are butt hurt and want someone to put people to death. Man, they want to freaking kill someone so bad. Actually, show them a devil and then let them have at it. They're freaking weak as heck, but hey, it'll be a freaking fun slaughter. I just can't, man. I understand why they're mad. I just don't understand how they can be this dumb. Especially when it comes to a freaking child, bro. That's the thing that pisses me off. They're literally going after a freaking child who was possessed because they made a deal with the devil. Do you understand? Who as a kid actually understands what it is between a devil and an angel? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's just so dumb. Honestly, if they all decide to commit, commit like that, at the end of it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna care. Like, I would not care if they did that. Like, all those people just straight up annoying. Oh, okay, I understand what I'm missing. But yeah, bro, those people absolutely just annoying, and I just do not care for them anymore. It's like the same thing with Gachi Akuda. They're gonna be all there and that. Then fine, I'm gonna show them what real is. Not to mention that one girl. I think her name was like Dazu or something. She's like the most annoying one of them all. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sensing like literal like just lesbianism from from like her and that one healer chick, like the doctor or something like that. Like, it just gives like they're every time they're together, it just like gives off that energy. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe it's like misdirecting, or like maybe that's like intentional, but that's what I'm getting from it. It's like they were actually like lovers or something like that. Even before like the husband died, that's what I was like. Even before that, it still like gives off that feeling. Like I said, maybe it's just me, but. And not to mention, like, once again, going back to another thing, I understand if people do not like the Magic Knights for not being able to like go over to their city and assist them. But first of all, there are only so many Magic Knights. Like, let's think about this real quick, okay? We got 9 different like 9 different factions. Obviously, we got the Black Bulls, the Golden Dawn, Royal Peacocks, Great Aqua Deer, whatever you want to call them. Like, at the end of the day, there are plenty, okay? But let's say there's at least like 20 in each. Obviously, the numbers vary, especially when it comes to the Black Bulls. I think they're the smallest. No, I don't think they're the smallest. But I think the Blue Rose Knights, those guys definitely do not have a lot of people because it's only women. Not saying, and don't read into that, I'm just saying they're only small because they only exclusively including women. And it's from what I've seen from the shots, it seems like there's only at least like maybe 15 of them. Meanwhile, other factions will probably have at least maybe double that number, from what I've seen at least. So let's give it like an even thing where it's like 20 or something like that, okay? It's like 20 people per faction, per squad. And all that, 20 times 9. You know how many that is? That is 180 people in total, not including the captains. 180 people. And all that... Oh, crap, I didn't even see you. Sorry. Sorry, Hassan. I was really just into my rant. But hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a great day. Right now, I'm just ranting about Black Clover and, like, the Devil Banisher arc in particular, because that arc, Well, I do think it's an interesting filler arc, especially. It is just so annoying to see how people are just so dumb at the end of the day. It's absolutely just insane. I was like, I'm gonna finish up this too. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Frick. Frick, how did I forget what I was saying, man? Give me a second, I will try my best to remember. Talking about the devil vanishers, talking about how stupid they were. Okay, now I remember. I said, "Hey man, I'm still here. I'm just trying to rack my brain to see where it was." Okay, yeah, but 180 people. Thanks for the love, man. But yeah, 180 people, literally, like spread out through the entire kingdom. Keep in mind, the Eye of the Midnight Dawn or the Eye of the Midnight Sun literally caused havoc across the entirety of the kingdom. That is a very big win, in case you didn't realize. Now, all those people getting hit, all those small villages, big villages, medium-sized villages, those places, those people are also getting injured and hurt. You know how impossible it is to make sure that everyone gets like security or everyone gets like what's it called? Like gets help from the capital or at least a royalty or at least like just from any one of the Magic Knights. 180 people. Let's say they get split up into like 30 squads, like 30 people each. You get 30 people to one town, 30 people to another. And keep in mind, most of that damage is going to be starting out like where it was initially. Because the Clover Kingdom is like this, okay? It's like the top of the mountain, and then you got like the realm, that one realm, the wealthy realm. Then you have like the expanding realms, so the common and forsaken. Those lands that all got hit, you know how many towns and cities there would possibly be? Like, of course, not everyone's going to get help, especially if they're going to be starting out with the closest cities, because that just makes the most sense. You freaking start out with the thing that's closest, so that way you can make your way all the way out there. Even the cities that are being worked on out there, because they actually have, what's it called? Because they're actually able to get somewhat help, and they are close enough, they're still taking a lot of time. It doesn't matter, like, all the resources, and not to mention, they're getting ready for war, too. So not only do they have to repair and help the kingdom, they also have to go train, so that way they can be a part of this freaking battle with the literal devil. It's the nuance that matters. People don't realize that. I get it, it's times of strife. You just lost your city, you just lost your house, you lost family. But at the end of the day, if you cannot see that there are bigger issues still, not saying your issues are small, but that there are still bigger issues at hand, you are completely dumb. And you are blinded by rage and actual idiocy. Like, there's no way around it. Listen, you can grieve all you want. You can grieve all you want. You can literally find any other way to cope. But going after two people who are actively going to be participating in that battle with the devil and part of a neighboring kingdom who's one of the freaking strongest, apparently someone who could take out a whole army himself. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if they have announced the plans to actually be able to move up in advance, or like they've announced that they are going to battle. But once they do, it's going to be a whole, even then, it's probably not even going to do anything because these people are just so committed and just so hateful. They want someone to blame and just kill at this point. Like I said, I understand everything they were going through. I understand exactly why they want to do something like this. But at the end of the day, they just completely fail to see the nuance, and they are just completely giving into the blind hatred. They're talking about the scales tipping to lightness when they're the darkness. That's actually insane. It blows my mind how people can be this dumb and like this, I don't want to say narcissistic, but like this delusional. Thinking like they're the right path or like whatever. It's freaking. And then they talk about like, oh, these people are devils, we gotta kill them, raw. And then they're like literally wearing demon masks while they're calling themselves the devil banishers. Like, bruh, how are you this stupid? You are portraying yourselves more as the villains each and every time you are on screen. Like, this is absolutely insane. And the worst part is I don't. It's not the fact that I hate this because it's inaccurate. I hate the fact that this is so accurate to a T to humanity that it makes me genuinely hate the fact that this is real. Because let's not act like we don't have freaking people like that to this day on Twitter actively. And then you got the freaking idiots who don't even think for themselves and just follow whatever people say. Man, if the day ever comes where you have to follow someone like that, if the day ever comes where I follow someone like that, please put a bullet in my head. Because clearly I already lost my brain. Oh, man. That was a long rant, but I felt really good to get out. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Also, I spent a lot of time yapping and I didn't even begin, like, starting, like, my face. You know? Can I just fill this in, bro? Gosh dang it. I don't know why I can't fill it in. Maybe it's because I just didn't, like, fill in the blanks long enough. But, well. Not gonna lie, I feel like this... I feel like... I'm not gonna lie to you guys, though. This color... Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the progress I've been making so far. But, like, this color for my face, I don't know why, but I just feel like this is a lot more accurate than the one I went with before. Because if you don't remember the one I went with before, that's what it looked like. Not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, this right here, it definitely feels a little inaccurate to this. Because this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it feels more orange. So I definitely want to change that. But I do feel like I am in a better direction when it comes to something like this. Because it actually feels like a lot more brown instead of orange. Feels like I'm going less Donald Trump and more me. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But yeah. Honestly, I'm really done talking about Black Clover. I just finished the episode where the Magic Knight captains were about to get involved. And they were about to start looking for Nero and Asta just woke up. So I'm definitely going to continue watching that. And then I'll, like... Next time I stream, I'll definitely get my thoughts on it again. But as of right now, it's just like... Ugh. I genuinely hope... that I don't care whether they get captured, killed, or whatever. I just want these people to just be done. I hate these people. The arc is great, but I just hate these people. And the fact that this was like I said, I know it's a filler arc too, but the fact that Yuki Tabata was actually a part of it while making it, it definitely makes a lot of sense. I don't know if that's like the actual like medium for it, where like they are involved with it, but I'm glad that he was involved, because it just makes the most sense why there would be an arc like this, even if it's just filler. I don't know. You shine like a diamond. So matomo, 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 you shine like a diamond. Honestly, one thing I did want to talk about now, I was just thinking about Black Clover again, obviously. But one thing I want to say is that, what's it called? I've been thinking about, like, making, like, a top 5 ranking, starting out with Black Clover, then moving to other anime, obviously, because I just started this idea with it, so it just feels the most right to start it again. But yeah, I've definitely been thinking about, like, doing, like, at least, like, a top 5. Like, top 5 openings, top 5 characters, top 5, Magic Knight captains, whatever, top 5 squads. Because, honestly, I just feel like that'd be a lot of fun. If anything, I probably would be starting with, like, top 5 openings, because that just makes the most sense. At least to me. You know, people would start out with, like, the characters or whatever, and then make their way outside, but... I don't know, man. I really want to talk about the openings. The opening, especially, like I said, bro. I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna take a... Hold on. There we go. It's so hard to freaking switch tablet, like, tables when you're, like, doing it. I'm just gonna play a little bit so that way it's not like too bad. I'm gonna play the opening I was talking about. Alright, there you go. Are y'all ready? This is the one I'm talking about. That opening right there. Like, that is one. I'm not even joking. Like, genuinely, I've listened to a lot of anime openings, but I genuinely believe that that opening is one of the most beautiful openings, like, just in general. Like, from the both the music itself to, like, the visuals and the animation, everything about it is just actually just beautiful. Like, this is just straight up beautiful. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it just does everything so well, and it's like there's a little punch to it, but it's the music overall that really makes it well. Like, I hope I'm hoping explaining it justice, because it's just so good. You have to listen to it yourself. I don't want to get too badly copyrighted, but I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, that opening, I would definitely put that opening like top 2. Number 1, obviously Black Catcher. Top 2. Number 2, definitely Everlasting Shine. That opening is just absolutely beautiful. Like, I cannot say it or stress it enough. Also, hey Anime Volt and hey Harsh Varma for joining the stream. Hope you guys are having a great day or great night depending on where you are. Not much else I can really say there. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. In case you guys are wondering, what's it called? I am just working on a little art right here. I'll actually zoom out. There we go. I plan on making this like a semi-mini thumbnail for when I do these streams again. Because I want to keep that other one to where it's like just like the ending thing, I guess. But right now, I think it's kind of basic, yeah. But I like it. It's basic, but it gets the job done. That's my motto. As long as it's basic and gets the job done, then I don't really care. And I'm using the wrong color, dang it. But yeah, that opening, going back to the opening, like that one, like Black Catcher, absolutely banger of a song, but Everlasting Shine, just absolutely beautiful. Like, I cannot explain it any other way. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The visuals, the sound, the, what's it called, the animation itself. It's just so good. And like I said, like, even when it gets to its punch, it's like, it's not too strong, but it's executed so well to where it's like, it makes it great. Like I said, I hope I'm explaining it justice, because it's just that good. If you haven't listened to it yourself, I highly recommend it. I gotta fix this now. I just realized made my mouth a little too big. Not too much of a loud mouth, so I gotta fix that. You shine like a diamond. Now it's in my head, bro. Now it's actually in my head. I can't. It's like a refreshing art, which is simple yet calming. Exactly. I don't really like art styles like that, where it's like extremely extravagant or like extremely realistic. Obviously, those art styles are really great, especially if the artist does like a really good job with them. But for me, I'm a simple guy. I just like it's simple art. I'm not the best artist in the world, so the fact I'm even able to get this stuff down, it's I like that I'm able to accomplish something as simple as this. Because like I say, it gets the job done. It's simple, and honestly, it's just good. Obviously, I'm not trying to go for any awards to like make it like too good of art. If you guys want, I do have like, actually, yeah, let's do that right now. Save this for later. Save the gallery. If you what's it called? I have tried doing like other things before, or like try to make it a little more realistic, I guess. So here we go. So this is something I have tried before. Like, this is like I guess like a little more realistic, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. And then I added a little more detail, like with it being like an actual sweater, or at least like an actual jacket. Have my Oh wait, I never put on my necklace. Hold on, I'll just leave it like I can't leave it like there's some frick. Hold on, give me a second. Usually on my days off when I'm not working, what I like to do is just I like to dress a little more casually, I guess, because I'm not allowed to like wear jewelry or anything when I'm like actually working. So that's why I usually like don't really work this on days where I'm working. Even though it's like late at night or like whatever. Like when I'm working closing shifts, I get it. I can wear it, but I just know. I just feel like it's better if I don't. I cannot believe I forgot to wear my necklace though. It's funny because I always look forward to it, but I guess I was just too occupied with the stream. Hold on. Guys, I'm struggling. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta take my sunglasses off. I'll be back. Give me a second. Just gonna keep struggling over here. Alright, there we go. Now I got it going. Look at me. I got that shit on. And in case you're wondering what the kanji means, it means fire. I saw it on, what's it called? I decided, you know what? Why not? Oh man, I just really like it. And I'm pretty sure, and I even looked it up just to confirm, it did look like the same kanji. So, if it's the wrong one, sorry. That's as much as I can really say about it. But yeah, going back to this. Yeah, this is a art style that I was kind of going for before. You're a huge fan of Demon Slayer. Hey, Demon Slayer is goated. You're goated, man. Who cares if it's a simple story? It does have great animations. It is a simple story, but it gets the job done. Like I said, it's entertaining. It has a lot of interesting moments. It's just really good. Demon Slayer, if you like Demon Slayer, good for you, man. I also like Demon Slayer, so hey, we got that in common. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch it up now. Yeah, that's kind of something I was going for before, and I also have something similar again to it. I also want a keychain like that too. It's awesome. You can definitely find one off like Amazon, but I mean that's where I got my necklace. I got it off of Amazon, so I'm pretty sure there are also like keychains and whatnot too. I would be surprised if there weren't, but yeah, this is something. I mean, as you can see here, this is getting closer to what I want. Cause like as you see, it's like a little more realistic. Although the hair, I think what really made me retcon this and just like try to give up on and like at least move away from this style is the fact that this is like I don't know, man. I just feel like it's not like what I really want, I guess. Cause I don't know, man. Like the keychain, the keychain is pretty wonky. But then it comes to stuff like this, like I don't mind the detailing of it. It's just the I don't know, man. I guess it's just not the visual aesthetic that I really wanted to go with. And I feel like I actually do a better job when I have the other aesthetic going. So that's why I think I switched it up to like what's it called? The character is giving a snug look. Yeah. I try to have, because for me it is impossible. Like I don't know if you ever seen like movies or like shows or whatever, where it's like the guy's like, you know, he's giving like that side smile, like the smug look, like you said. Like I've always, cause what's it called? The smug look is like one of the best power moves I feel like you could ever pull. Cause when you're like doing a smug move on someone, you're like showing them like, hey, I'm better than you, or at least like you're more confident than them. And that's like a power move that I just absolutely amaze. But I cannot do it to save my life. I just have this stupid green. I just have this stupid goofy smile, looking like goofy as fuck. But yeah, that's about. Yeah, that's about it. I think I did do another piece though, where it was like, yeah, this one. Now this one, I absolutely took it from what's it called? Yeah, I get it. To it's freaking eye catching and so satisfying. Absolutely, man. That's why I wanted to go with it, but. I think it's better if I just go with my goofy smile, kind of like, "Hey man, Deep, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a great day or a great night, depending on where you are." We're just talking about random stuff. Also going over my art, in which case this is I took this from like I don't want to say like a sketch, like I don't know if it's actually from like the animators who worked on it from Solo Leveling, but this is where I got inspired by it. Because this is what I was doing. Like, this is... Like, hold on. I wonder if I can even, like, get the image. Give me a second. Because I took the image from someone. I don't, like I said, I don't know if it was, like, from them or, like, the actual animators who, like, made that sketch. But I did take inspiration from it. There we go. Cheers. I mean, let's be real, man. You probably still would draw better than me. This is like me actually like sketching, like having like what's it called, like examples like this. Because this is what I did. This is I had this picture on the side, while I drew this one right here, and obviously you can tell like it's pretty. It's like it is similar, especially when it comes to like the hair. The facial structure is a little different. I definitely try to do something with the ears too. What's that? Who do you be?
Honor Society.
I don't care about dang honors. Give me a sec. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go mute. Just realized I was muted. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Uh, it was something. It was something for a college, something like honors or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, let's get back to this. But yeah, as you can see, it is what's it called? Much very. You can tell the similarities overall. I can just tell that, and then yeah. Originally, I was planning on like making something as well, but this is taking a lot of time. That's because I've been yapping for a while. So I'm just gonna go up. Actually, no, hold on. There we go. Save the gallery. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish painting this. What the frick? Why does it look like this? I really wish I could just like paint this in or fill it in at least, but I don't know what's on me, so I guess I'm screwed. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed run this real quick as much as I can. And then I'll just like fill it out later, yeah. In which case I'm just gonna increase the size. Just go ahead and speed run that. Also, I didn't even know where I was before, so yeah. I think I was just talking about that one thing. So none more, you shine like a diamond. There we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm almost done with this. Hello, broski. How you doing? I am doing well. Although I will ask kindly if you cannot spam the chat. Sorry, I am focused on this, so it does take me a while to look back. But please do not fill up the chat with just that stuff. But I am doing well, and I want. How are you doing, man? Hope you have a great day or a great night, depending on where you are. And I'm just finishing up, wrapping up this little art project I'm doing right now. Still got a few things to do. Just gotta fill out. There's a little bit of stuff left, and then I should be good to go. And then I'm gonna talk about a few things that I really wanted to talk about, and then I'll probably save some other topics, hopefully, for next time. As long as I don't forget them. In which case, I'm actually thinking about just like making like a note of like things that I have talked about and things that I haven't. Thanks, man. I mean, I couldn't find like an actual blindfold around my house, so. And then I just went out and bought these, so yeah, I just feel like they fit the image better. I know there are like substances and things that you can use for like to see through like fabric. Like some fabrics are a lot more see through than others. So do plan on finding one eventually and being able to make something out of that. But as of right now, I'm just stuck with this. Then just go here. There we go. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like if I don't like check this too, it's not just for the chat or anything. It's just that it's not just for the chat, but also I feel like it's gonna turn off. And I know it doesn't do that when I'm streaming, but still, I just get that feeling. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Who knows? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Wait. What? Oh my. Okay, that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Please tell me this is full. I'm the greatest. Okay, yeah. We're gonna switch it up soon. Don't worry. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Actually, no, that still doesn't make sense. Hold on. Alright. Think I finally got it. It's simple, but once again, it gets the job done. We're officially complete with this. Like I said, I do feel like the color is a lot more accurate, you know, in tones of this. But I also feel like it might change it a little bit, just like tone down. Not tone down, but like tone up the actual like color. In which case, now that that's finally done, I want to get a few things out of the way that I've been wanting to talk about. In which case, a while ago, I made a question, or a short at least, talking about a specific topic. That topic being this one. Would you rather fight Superman with a kryptonite sword or Flash with Quicksilver speed? Now, I feel like I might revisit this topic because might as well. But here's my line of thinking, okay? A lot of people say that, but you fight Superman with kryptonite, and they did make a lot of good points. You fight Superman with kryptonite, with a kryptonite sword, more than likely he's gonna feel woozy, he's gonna not be able to like fight. Meanwhile with Flash, he's gonna speed blitz you like nothing. Once again, people made a lot of good points, but here's my line of reasoning. When you're fighting Superman with a sword, it really depends on how we're starting that battle. Like, if I'm right here and then Superman is like 10 feet in front of me, and he's able to like not be affected by it much, he can literally just back up, fly away, and then immediately just come around the world, knock me behind, and then bam. Even if he gets weak, he still has that freaking split second, or at least that second, to where he knocks me out. That fight is going to be over before I know it. Because more than likely, even if we're like starting out close, all he's got to do is really just dodge. And here's the thing. I am not a skilled swordsman. I am not Zoro over here. Hold on. I am not Zoro over here just having my sword and just swinging it. Like, I'm not freaking, like, you know, creating all these, like, ultimate moves. No, I am just someone with a freaking kryptonite sword that doesn't know how to use it. I want to say I'm going to be terrible with it, but with how heavy it's going to be and how, depending on the sword itself, more than likely, I'm going to be screwed. Overall, my reasoning is that if, more than anything, I'm probably going to get screwed over because of the fact that there's a lot more things that can go wrong with Superman than there can be with Flash. Because here's the thing with Flash. I'm not in most fights, and here's the thing, just in general, in most fights when it comes down to it, in anime, in cartoons, in literally anything, any medium, more than likely you will see that they're not going to go, Flash is not going to go just straight up in time and make it to where I don't exist. Like, this man is going to start out actually, like, fighting me with bare minimum, like, speed. Like, we're still going to be moving around fast. We're still going to be fighting. But at the end of the day, Flash is not going to be going back in time, or at least going into the time force or the speed force and just absolutely nailing me. He's going to definitely use a lot more greater speed because I'm pretty sure Flash is faster than him. But at least I actually have a better chance keeping up with Flash than I would have with Superman. Once again, it's all situational. That's the thing about it. Everything about these two fights, situational as heck. Am I going to be 10 feet away with him where he easily is going to be out of reach from the kryptonite and not feel woozy? Is he going to feel that woozy at all? Because we've seen it in other mediums too where he's been able to withstand kryptonite. He's been able to withstand like literal punches with like... One of the biggest things that I would argue for Superman is he's gone up and defeated people like Metallo before. He has done this before. While he is literally using something that is against Superman's physiology. So when it comes down to him, it's really situational. But at least I feel like with him, it'd be, you know, a little more stressful. Because once again, we don't know exactly how we're gonna be starting that fight off. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like swing that sword and like hit him dead on. Yeah, I'm going to be able to make him woozy if I'm lucky and I'm fighting a Superman that is really susceptible, hopefully I got it right, to kryptonite. Meanwhile, with Flash, he's not going to be using his top speed right away. We've never seen any of these people go immediately to their max. Because they don't start... That's literally just the rule. You don't start out at your max. You start out trying to figure out where to gauge and whether or not you're... baseline strength, speed, whatever, your baseline power is going to be good enough. You only scale if you feel like you need to do better and be stronger, faster, whatever you need to do to overwhelm your enemy. Flash is not going to immediately just speed blitz me. If I remember correctly, the fastest Quicksilver can go is like Mach 10. So this man has literally created timelines. He's not going to be doing that because I'm not going to be able to catch up to him if he goes beyond Mach 10. I'm going to be moving in slow motion for him while this man is literally going to be running circles and creating timelines. But here's the thing. Once again, it's about basic. It's about being basic enough to where I'm able to at least stand my chance. With Superman, I generally feel like at least 70%, I'm more than likely going to get screwed. The 30%, I actually have a chance of winning. With Flash, more than likely, I'm probably still not going to be able to win. But at least I definitely have a better chance to be on better footing. Because once again, he's not going to start out with he's not going to start with his top speed. He's not going to create a timeline where I'm not born. He's not going to go back in time to where I'm not born. Like, there's literally nothing I have to worry with Flash. Because the most he's going to do is just go faster than me. Go faster than Mach 10. Meanwhile, with him, it regardless of the situation, more than likely he can be able to catch a jump on me. Especially if he decides to actually like try and wrestle it out of me. Like yeah, it makes him weak, but he'll more than likely still be strong enough as a grown man and as the me who is varying in the size, varying the sizes, varying in weight, and varying in strength. When it comes down to me in particular, going up against someone like this, when they still have a chance, even with a kryptonite sword at my disposal, more than likely, I just don't see it coming out to where I'm coming out the winner. Because, like I said, if he decides to wrestle me, even when he's a weakened state, he's bigger than me, he's stronger than me, he's taller than me, he's going to overwhelm me with his weight and strength. I'm going to be screwed. Meanwhile, with Flash, as long as he's not going to start out with his top speed. He's more than likely going to gauge just faster enough to where he's going to overpower me in speed. That's literally where it is. That's why I went with Flash, because at least to some degree I have more equal footing than I would be with him. Overall, those are my thoughts on it. Obviously, this is just my line of thinking, but at the end of the day, I just have to go with Flash still. If you guys think of it differently with Superman, then obviously that's just you guys. But for me, I definitely would choose Flash. Now moving on to another topic where this one's going to be a little less debatable. I think this one's might be it. No, that's not it. No, that's actually that's going to be a question for later this week, I think. Where is it? Okay. Now this one I just answered not too long ago too. Which is, who's going to be winning this fight? Bakugo or Todoroki? And I said Bakugo because overall, let's just be real, he has a lot more advantages than Shoto over here. Because the thing about Shoto is that he's based on ground. Even if he uses his fire to propel him in the sky, Bakugo literally, his fighting style literally revolves around him literally flying around the battlefield, creating space, and actually having long-range attacks with his explosions. Meanwhile, Shoto is very limited, especially with his ice being dang near honestly useless when it comes to long-range attacks. Like, those ice blowers are going to do nothing to Bakugo. It's just going to create an obstacle that he can easily maneuver around. Even if you want to make an argument for a phosphor or like his flames for long range, more than likely they're still not going to be enough to take him down because he's smart enough to understand him, and he is smart enough to know that fighting in the sky is not going to be a good thing because Bakugo just is supreme in that area. And I did see someone actually say that mostly Bakugo would win, but if Shoto was able to cool him down and not sweat and to create explosions, that wouldn't actually be enough for him. And that is a good point, but at the same time, if he does move around, even if you're moving, if you live in the Midwest or anywhere where it snows before, like especially heavily in the winter, you know that even if you are really cold or anything, there is such a thing as cold sweat. And there is this thing where if he is still able to move around enough and get enough sweat, he's able to store enough. He'll be more than likely able to store it up enough to where he is able to move. Because we know Bakugo is smart enough to be able to store enough sweat to be able to create all these explosions, these big explosions. We've seen it before. Overall, when it comes down to it, he just has more experience and more advantages in every area than Shoto does. He's still extremely strong, and he is going to be putting up one heck of a fight, especially when he has all these defensive moves at his disposal. But when it comes down to it, Bakugo is just going to have a lot more supreme and just a lot more superiority in that fight than Shoto is going to have. That's why I believe Bakugo is going to be over Shoto. Honestly, there's not much else to say. I just feel like Bakugo is just reigning supreme in that fight. Now, obviously, when it comes down to Deku's going to take it, then Bakugo. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Overall, those are just the last few things I wanted to talk about. Glad I was able to get this done. Definitely going to change up this though. Gonna change it up, maybe fix up a little few things. But other than that, yeah, that's really what I wanted to do. I was planning on talking about anime, and I did. I talked about Black Clover, especially the Devil Banished arc. But yeah, that's essentially I feel like it's a good stopping place. Overall, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Just a few shout-outs to Hasibul Hassan, Harsh Verma, Anime Vault, Mandeep Kaur, hopefully I'm pronouncing your names right, and Sufferblade for stopping by and chatting. Everyone else who stopped by too, thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, if you guys enjoy what you saw, then go ahead and, if you guys like what you saw, then go ahead and drop a like and drop a sub if you are feeling like you want to keep watching my content. Definitely plan on doing more of these, like I said. It's like I said really early on in the stream. I just feel like this is a great way of being able to talk about stuff in real time instead of having to like create all this, like do all these shorts and everything. Because I feel like shorts, they're just mostly good for the shorts I usually do, just answering questions. Meanwhile, this I definitely feel like I have a lot more creatability with it. But with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead, drop a like. Go ahead and do this. I gotta get used to being able to just point this out. But yeah, I am gonna be creating another short today. Hopefully, I might get around to making two, but I'm probably just gonna stick with the one for today. Like I said, I'm finally done with my 9-day work streak, so I'm just gonna be chillaxing, just keep watching what's it called. I will, if I am feeling up to it, I maybe will do this later again today, and talk about like the anime episodes that came out today, because I think Gachi Akuda is either coming out today or tomorrow. And then there's Dan 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 2, which I did see the last episode. Absolutely great episode. But other than that, yeah. Not much else to really say, like I said. Just go ahead and do all that if you enjoyed the content. Stay tuned for more talking about topics about like anime, cartoons, DC, Marvel, whatever it is may be that you may find interesting. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, and yeah, it's more no guys. Take notes. I'll see you guys next time.